G'day everybody, it's a new week here at Bumpstop Car Mods Mentoring. We've got a few things happening this week. The boss is heading to the dyno at Custom Bugs and Buses to find out the baseline power before we rip out the engine and put the Boss 260 in it. So there's a few things happening. With the kids coming down Tuesday and Thursday, and we're going to get stuck into pulling apart the donor Falcon. But in the meantime, we've got a hoist and it works, and I thought you might like to see what Missfire looks like underneath. So you can see Missfire here. Now, we haven't had the opportunity to actually get underneath this car apart from on our backs before. We actually built it on its roof and then did everything laying on our backs. So it's really, really nice to be able to get under here and have a look. And you can have a look underneath here. You'll see it pretty much looks like a short wheelbase Commodore. As we walk through here, our twin exhausts, and up to our rear end here. A fuel pump set up there. So you see here we've got our 411 LSD that we've got in here. This is our custom made tail shaft. People say, is it short? It's 1147 millimeters to be exact. We've got our tail shaft hoop here, ready for drag racing. Our transmission blanket here all fitted up, ready to go. But you'll see here we've got the Commodore K-frame in the front out of the SS. We're running the max speeding rods, coilovers for now on each side. We've got our braided brake lines. We've got the calipers off the SS with T2 slotted rotors, pacemaker extractors, and then we've got our twin 3-inch exhaust system. You'll notice there's no crossover pipe. We didn't really have enough room to do that, and that's what gives Missfire the different sort of note that, you know, it's firing off each bank sort of note, which sometimes, yeah, sounds a bit funny in videos, but in real life it sounds unreal, believe me. You'll see we've got some cross bracing in here. That was just to pick up and support this bracketry here that we had to modify for the Commodore rear end. But we've got, if you can see it here, we've got this cross member right the way through. Now this is welded completely into the car, and that's what the Commodore rear end bolts to. And then what we did here is we actually repurposed. This was the rear suspension cradle for the Corolla. We've actually repurposed that. You'll see we spaced down with some more 100 by 50 and a bracer in between, just to help stiffen up the rear end, but also to fit the to mount this hoop to. And we've got the standard Commodore diff mount here, but it's upside down. Again, we've got braided lines here at the back, the SS rear brakes, T2 slotted rotors. We've got the American hot rod adjustable coilovers in the rear here. You can see that on each side. Yeah, so apart from that, really, you can see here where we've cut in the tunnel. So the Corolla had a small tunnel, sort of finished here. It wasn't enough to get a tail shaft in, so we actually had to cut the floor out and marry it all in. But we're really, really happy with the way it looks under here. It's nice and tidy, and I tell you what, for something that we did on our backs, we're absolutely stoked. So now that we've got our hoist, it also means that we can get our IHRA tech inspection done. So I've been in contact with them again, and we're hopefully going to get that inspection done soon, so we can run this thing down the quarter mile and see what sort of a time we can get. And yeah, so we're really looking forward to that, and that'll be soon. In the meantime, we've got, on a Tuesday, we've got Cody and Albert coming down, and on Thursday we've got Tremaine and Keith, and yeah, we're really enjoying working with those guys on the Boss project. Grant is still looking for the Holden component of the second half of the year for our Ford vs Holden showdown. Really, it's a bit of fun between mates. We'll be swinging spanners together, but yeah, it's good times. So we'll keep you updated. We're looking forward to seeing what power the standard 6 makes on the dyno in the AU. That'd be a bit of fun anyway. So we'll keep you updated on that, and yeah, thanks for all your support, and we look forward to showing you some more later. See ya.